In our previous lecture, we have already discussed about determinants and principles of curriculum development. Now, we will deal with approaches to curriculum planning. A clear understanding of any curriculum depends on the approach of the curriculum design. The approaches to curriculum provides the broad perspective, orientation or position on which a particular curriculum is based. Curriculum approaches has following features. A curriculum approach reflects a holistic position or a meta orientation covering the foundations, domain and principles of curriculum. A viewpoint about the development and design of curriculum. Role of the learner, teacher and curriculum specialist in planning curriculum, and important issues that need to be examined. This broad perspective is based on different theoretical aspects about designing, developing and implementing educational discourses in a school or colleges. Although different approaches to curriculum are given by different authors, I have summarized 5 approaches to curriculum as given below. Behavioral rational approach. This approach is based on a logical scientific perspective which has begun by research in behavioral sciences in the early 20th century. This approach is also known as logical positivist, conceptual empiricist and experimentalist. This approach believes that the curriculum making is a sequential and structured activity. It emphasizes that any activity has to start with goals and objectives, followed by a sequence of learning experiences, and then evaluation of learning outcomes based on objectives, content and transaction of learning experiences. Behavioral approach follows behavioral objectives which are expected from learners after teaching. This approach is also criticized for the reason that precise specification is observable only at the lower level of learning, such as addition, memorization, etc. It is impracticable for the higher order thinking skills like critical analysis or synthetic thinking. System managerial approach. According to this theory, the school is perceived as a social system. There are various components of a school system which interact among themselves to achieve the intended objectives formulated by the schools. These components are teacher, student, curriculum specialist, and others who interact with them. Thus, this approach focuses on programs, schedules, space, materials, equipment, teachers, and resources. It considers committee and groups processes, communication processes, leadership, methods and strategies, human relations and decision making. The focus of this approach on the management and improvement to the school system based on policies, plans and people. It embodies both managerial and systems. Intellectual, academic approach. This approach became popular during the 1930s and 1950s. It analyzes major positions, trends, and concepts of curriculum. It looks at schooling and education from a broader perspective and discusses education from a historical and philosophical angle. It is also referred to as traditional, encyclopedic, intellectual, or knowledge-oriented approach, humanistic, aesthetic approach. This approach emphasizes the uniqueness of each child. Curriculum has to be designed and developed based on the needs, interest, and ability of children. It lays stress on self-actualization and self-reflectiveness of the learners. Originating in humanistic theories of learning, this approach emphasizes on valuing ego identity, freedom to learn, and personal fulfillment. The curriculum focuses on active interaction among learners and teachers, on problem solving and on inquiry. Cooperative and collaborative learning, independent learning, small group learning are some of the curricular strategies which have originated from this approach. This approach is also used in curriculum of fine arts, music, literature, dance, etc., which focus on development of human side of the learner more than on the development of his intellectual activities. Reconceptualist approach. This approach provides a new perspective which is subjective, political, and ideological in nature. This perspective is rooted in the philosophy and social activism. It challenges the traditional scientific and rational views of curriculum and lays emphasis on moral and ideological issues of education and economic and political institutions of society. A basic principle of reconceptualism is that the more learners understand themselves, the more they will understand their world. Thus, curriculum development must be connected with historical, economic, political, and contemporary social frame of reference. Thank you.